Alex here. Today we're going to talk about college majors, and I'm going to rank over 100 college majors, and I'm going to try to do this in under 25 minutes, preferably under 20 minutes. There might not be much of a description to a lot of these, as I am just going to be ranking very fast throughout the video. If you want a more descriptive take, you can watch my other videos where I talk about college majors. I talk a lot about different degree programs, how you can graduate college fast in under a year, get a bachelor degree fully regionally accredited in under a year. I talk about that. I talk about a lot of education stuff on my channel. But in this video today, we're just going to rank majors fast. There won't be too much substance unless I think it's like a really important major. So let's get into it. I hope nobody takes offense to this list. This will be mostly based off salary, job opportunities, job growth. It's not too much about funness or passion. So that's factored in a little bit, but not too much. So let's rank these majors. Let's get to it. All right, guys, here we are on the list, and this is going to be a tier list today. This is my first tier list video in probably 10 months or so. Very long time. I do love tier list videos, although finding good tier lists is a big problem. So this is a great one. It has 150 college majors. Props to Oliver St. Vincent for putting this list together. Really, really great list, and props to him. So we're gonna rank all of the majors up today. And I don't know if we'll do exactly alphabetical order, but I might just pull random majors. I don't know if we're gonna have time to rank all of these, but I am going to try. So let's do it. Accounting is a great major. I'll put this in A tier. Always reliable, make over 100,000 after 4 or 5 years, start your own firm, and there's always going to be a need for accountants for the most part. Great major, aerospace engineering, S tier, agriculture engineering, go S tier. We're going to be pretty friendly with the tiers today, guys. Like I said, I'm going to skip some of these, but I will try to rank all of them. Math is always a great degree. Physics is a fantastic degree always. Let's see, very hard, very difficult, but you can get a wide array of jobs, whether it's in a lab or whether it's in technology, like you can be an engineer. So astronomy is actually a pretty good major because you can do a lot of the same jobs physicists do. Astrophysics, same thing here. You can put them in S or A. I'll just put it in S. Chemical engineering is definitely an S tier major. Chemistry is going to be our first B list major. Same thing with biology here. Like I said, I'm being a little more forgiving today. A lot of times I'd put this in C tier and biology in C tier. They're both really hard majors. I mean, especially chemistry, but just because they're difficult doesn't mean they have good job prospects at the bachelor level. Biomedical engineering will go at least A tier for that. Data science will go S tier. Design's always a really good major. Well, it depends what kind of design this is. If this is UI UX design, it belongs here. If it's some generic design degree, we can put it in like D tier. Economics is always a phenomenal major. I'm just picking out the good majors here. I'm not making this video interesting probably by just picking out all the good ones. Microbiology is a fantastic major. Put it right here though. Psychology will probably be our first D-list major, but if you go to the graduate level, and this goes for a lot of these degrees, guys, so a lot of I'm probably gonna get like instantly 40-50 dislikes just by putting this in D. That's the bad thing about tier list and ranking videos. If you have any kind of opinion, people will, crap on the video. But at the graduate level, you can put this all the way up in B or even A, right? But if you're just looking at the bachelor level and you don't go to grad school, then yes, the job prospects are really bad. So that goes in D tier. Public health, we'll put public health in C tier. Statistics is a fantastic major. We can put that in A tier for sure. I mean, you can put it right here with data science as well in S, but we'll just put it in A tier. Marketing is not a good major. Marketing, we probably put in F tier. Once again, that's probably gonna make a lot of people mad, but it is what it is. I can't please everybody with this video, and if I don't put anything in F and D tier, then it's not gonna be a quality video. So, nursing. S tier major, you'll make 6 figures, great job market, you'll have a job as a new grad, great job security. Nutrition, this depends if you're gonna go to the grad level, but if you just graduate in a bachelor's in nutrition, it doesn't have a lot of great job prospects. Sociology is right there with psychology, and we can put that in D tier. Political science, we'll put in C tier. The reason I'll put this in C tier, it's a really good major if you do want to go to grad school. Same thing with like biology and chemistry. They're good majors at the bachelor level if you want to go to grad school for something. Electrical engineering is a phenomenal S tier major. As you can see, I like engineering majors. Cybersecurity, we'll put an A. Some people could put this in B, but I think cybersecurity belongs in A. The reason, it could even go in S if like job opportunity keeps growing, but at the moment, there's not a lot of entry-level jobs for cybersecurity. So this belongs in A, but it could eventually go up. Robotics engineering, I don't think there's robotic engineering bachelor degrees, but we'll just, we'll put it in S tier. Physics, I think we already have physics on here, but we did applied physics. Physics, S tier. Graphic design, I'm sorry guys, I do not like graphic design degrees. I think they are very generic degrees. You do not need a graphic design degree. If you're going to do a graphic or design type of degree, do a UI UX design type of degree. Basically, that is also called human computer interaction, and it's also called user experience. Graphic design is what a lot of schools call it, like lower end schools, because they don't have like the accreditation to call it like user experience or UI UX design. So basically it's a very generic degree. I would probably put a lot of these in F and D tier. I'm just not ranking them. Criminal justice, that goes in F tier. Never do a criminal justice degree unless you just 100% love it. Not even the FBI likes to hire criminal justice degrees. They'd rather have an accounting degree or a technology degree. Computer science, S tier. I have a computer science degree myself, so you might count me as a little biased, but I think it is a fantastic degree. Health informatics is a fantastic degree. We'll put that in A tier. Finance, fantastic degree, A tier. Make a lot of money with a finance degree. Maybe not at first, but you will eventually. I am looking for degrees that are actually like common degrees, because some of these are like very niche degrees that are not at most schools. Software engineering, we'll put that in S tier. Software development. You might think these are the same thing, but they're really not. WGU, for example, used to have a software development degree before it became software engineering. The curriculum is not as good, and the only reason it's called software development usually at schools is because they don't have the licensing and accreditation, because the program's not good enough to be called software engineering. So avoid software development degrees. User experience design is a fantastic degree. We will put that in A tier. This is also called human-computer interaction at a lot of schools. Information systems and information technology. So information systems is a fantastic S tier degree, and information technology goes in, this could go in A or S. Like if there's a tier between A and S, I would go with that for this degree, but we'll just put information technology in S tier. Biochemistry, we'll put that right up there too. Like this is B tier, is just for chemistry and biology degrees, I guess. Communications, I'm being generous with D tier. So communications is a very much a filler degree. It's always known as the 4.0 GPA degree. Like a lot of sports stars in college, football stars will take this degree because it's an easy 4.0 GPA and they can stay on the football team, etc., etc. Don't get me wrong, if you really want to work in like broadcasting or want to be a writer or whatever, like there's use cases for this degree, but I would highly not recommend, spending $30,000, $40,000 on a communications degree. Neuroscience is a fantastic degree. You're not going to find that at the bachelor level, and this is a bachelor ranking kind of video, so we'll rank it anyways. I'll put it in A tier. I really do like neuroscience. Like if you want to get a psychology bachelor's and a neuroscience master's and a neuroscience PhD, that'd be like a fantastic combination. Electrical technology, this goes in like D tier, just because anything with technology at the end of the degree name means they probably just call it that because they lack accreditation and licensing to call it something better. So they come up with like a filler name. Bachelor's in electrical technology. You want to stay away from those type of degrees. Data analytics is a fantastic degree. We'll put that in, we'll put it in S tier. Physical therapy is not a bachelor degree usually. It's usually a doctorate, but that goes in S tier. I'll put it in A tier, but could put it in S. Computer engineering, that is a fantastic S tier major as well. Sometimes I regret not majoring in computer engineering, but I do love computer science. It's just computer engineering is like a really niche degree. It's a subset of electrical engineering. It's very rare to find like a degree alone in computer engineering. A lot of these degrees are not actually in schools for the most part. I rarely see any of these. So computer information systems is the same thing as management information systems. Put that in S tier. As you can see, technology is the future. A lot of technology degrees are ranked very high for me. Business administration goes in C tier. Business analytics will put in B tier. Liberal studies is a terrible degree, but if you get like a concentration or a minor or something like that, it would be a little better. Liberal studies is just like if you want a government job and you just need a bachelor degree, like, you know, you can get a liberal study degree pretty fast and pretty easy. Public administration, usually not a great degree. But if you do want to get into politics and stuff like that or work for your city, but usually those jobs are not that high paying. Philosophy, physical education. As you can tell, this is not a scripted video as I'm going through these for the first time. Supply chain management is a pretty good degree. Put that in B tier. I think that's going to be all that we're going to rank. Now, I wanted to rank all of these, but that would take forever. Systems engineering is a great degree. We'll put that in S tier as well. Civil engineering, great degree. Put that A or S, probably S. I'll just keep it an A. Hospitality management is a terrible degree. We'll put it in D because maybe you do live in like Vegas or something and it's actually like a decent degree there. But for the most part, it's a terrible degree to get. Like you might as well just get business administration. Oh, mechanical engineering we skipped over. That's S tier major. I've been very generous with this video. So I'm sure it's still probably going to get quite a bit of dislikes. Anytime somebody does a tier list or a ranking list, you know, you're going to hurt somebody's feelings. Obviously, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to be as realistic as possible with my tier list. And I think I was actually pretty forgiving, more than I've ever been with one of these types of videos. So pretty generous list in my opinion. Once again, this is mostly based off salary, job growth, and job opportunity. These degrees, the ones you see in F, D, C, and B tier, don't have a lot of like job prospects at the bachelor level, especially F and D. You know, jobs in psychology, sociology, and I do have game design here too, just because game design is not really viewed as a real degree sometimes. I know I've had a few people ask me about a game design degree and that might break their heart. You can always learn game design in like a, you know, you can do a computer science degree or a physics degree or whatever. You can still learn game design. It's not really heralded as like this real degree. Usually the only schools that offer game design are like not regionally accredited schools. And that's how they draw a lot of people in, because they need some degree that's like unique. If you really want to do a game design degree, I would really research Reddit and forums and all that, and they're going to tell you the same exact thing I'm telling you. It's really not worth it to do a game design degree most of the time, unless you found like a really legitimate program in a really legitimate school. But for the most part, most people, including myself, would recommend you do a computer science or physics degree, probably computer science, because with a game, you do need to program and you need to learn computer science for that. Or with physics, it would help you with the physics of the game. So it depends how complex of a game you're doing. But if you're trying to do like a really complex game for like a PC game or like a next console game, then you would need to know the physics of that game in all likelihood. So computer science or physics, and then a lot of schools will have at least 1 or 2 electives in game design. If it's a good school or like a large school. And you can also just learn on your own, learn game design on your own, plenty of tutorials, plenty of learning resources. And these game design engines, usually their documentation is really, really, really good. So you can learn on your own. And plus, like I said, there'll be plenty of like YouTube videos, free videos, and all kinds of resources. That is the video for today, guys. Once again, very subjective list, mostly based off salary. I love psychology. I love communications, actually. Those are 2 degrees I've loved and I've talked very positively about. Like, this video is mostly focused on salary and job growth. I've said before in many previous videos, psychology is one of my funnest majors I like to take classes in. Communications is one of my favorite degrees I love to take classes in. I said I would love to go back and do a psychology degree just for the fun of it. I love the human brain. I love psychology. Psychology is probably in my top 3 passions, actually. So top 3 passions, computer science, psychology, and physics are probably like the 3 college majors I find the most interesting. So once again, if I was ranking majors by the most fun, psychology would be an S tier major. Okay, that's not what this video is about, but maybe I will do a new video where I rank the most funnest majors and I'll put psychology up in S tier. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Whether you liked the video, if you clicked dislike, I still wish you an absolute wonderful day. I wish you the most success possible, and I wish you the best possible day that you can possibly have. So thank you again. This is Alex. Please like and subscribe if I helped you in any way or you liked the video. Take care.